And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Baltimore Orioles. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
All right, we'll be back to get this one to this. About to get started here, and on the hill in this one, Kyle Bradish. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And there's the strike. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. 1-2 now. And that one is lifted in the air. Henderson under it. And there's one away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Bo Bichette, the next to hit, takes ball one. Bo Bichette, second-round pick, 2016, and a kid who comes from pretty good baseball family. His dad, Dante, played for California, Milwaukee, Colorado, Cincinnati, and Boston over 14 big league seasons, and Dante could swing it.
Yeah, and you just get the sense in watching Bo that this guy, all he wants to do is win. A gamer, goes hard, and wants to lead that ball club to a championship.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Brandon Bell at the plate now. That's ball one. And the righty deals. And there's a ball.
No strike.
Pitch misses, and it's 3-0. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. waiting to hit for Toronto. There's the strike, 3-1. And there's ball four.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Bell leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Line to left, and Guerrero is set down, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check, and now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. And on the hill, the lefty, Hyun-Jin Ryu. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he's allowing just over 1 base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
Bottom of the first. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. And a pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Here comes a pitch. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
And that's too high. And downstairs.
2 strikes.
And now the lefty. And down on strikes. And now 1 away. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. That misses. And that is ball 1. 1 down, base is empty.
Ball in.
Just missed. On the ground to third. Fires over to Guerrero. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. And no doubt a big factor in this series so far, Austin Hayes.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close, late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
The 0-1. There's a strike. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And he deals. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Second inning coming up from Baltimore. No score. And welcome back. Here's George Springer.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Bradish back to work. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. There's a strike. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
The 1-2. Springer tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. Right-hander kicks, deals. Chop to third. Bare hands it. Tough play. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Off the mark there. And it's a ball and a strike. And now 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Got him swinging.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
And here is Matt Chapman. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Outside. That's through there for a strike. The 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Danny Jansen to hit here. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Springer off of first with 2 away. That one not close. And now 2-0.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
That one's in there. That's strike 1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Bradish checks the runner. Springer gets back easily. The pitch. And delivers outside. Kevin Kiermaier up next. At the belt and fires. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Batting up, the center fielder, Kevin.
So 2 down. Here's Kiermaier now. And there's the strike. Popped up. Urias in position and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Blue Jays leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Baltimore, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Austin Hayes. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Just missed. Hit hard on the ground to short. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman,
And next for the Orioles, Ramon Urias.
Well, Ramon Urias, spectacular defender, won a Gold Glove in 2022 and became the first Orioles third baseman to win a Gold Glove since, you know who, Boo?
Manny Machado.
That's right, in 2015.
The wind of the pitch. And that one fouled off. Second inning here, no score. Got him. 2 down. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Cedric Mullins stands in now and watches strike 1.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
He's got it. And that is out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Whit Merrifield. Bradish back to work. There's the strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
You won. They say you win.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Ball 1 there. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Bichette in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Top of the third, no score. Next offering is down low.
2-1.
There's a strike. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Righty delivers.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Righty to the plate. Liner, base hit.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB.
Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Man at first with 1 gone. Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Belt goes 6 feet 3 inches, 230 pounds, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Check on the runner. Bichette dive back in.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs. Bichette leads off first with 1 away. Next pitch misses inside. Now 2-2. Two. Hard ground ball, base knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Couple of singles back to back. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now in there for strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And the pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. Next pitch is outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Next offering misses. 2-2.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Pitch misses outside, and the count is filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
George Springer on deck for the Blue Jays. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. And that one a little bit high.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
On the ground to third, and he grabs it foul. The 1-1.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
One and two here. Fights it off. You'll see another. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
And a 1-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One out, base is full. Got him! Huge strikeout there. Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that's in there for strike one.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
2 outs. Bases are full. Next pitch misses way outside. Left-hand batter waits. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back now at Oriole Park as we go to the last of the third. Now it's going to be Jordan Westburg. And a pitch. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Next offering upstairs. Here's a high chopper. Save!
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging ball.
Now here is Ryan McKenna. That one's in there, 0-1. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in safely. And the lefty with the 0-1. And ball one.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. And it's even up.
It's a good take.
Next offering is downstairs.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Three-two now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Nobody out. Runner at first. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Battling here as he fouls it away. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away.
Batting ninth, the shortstop,
Jorge Mateo now. And he grounds one to the right side. Oh, great stop. On the money. Nice play.
the catcher, number 35, Adley.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Adley Rutschman. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the first. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. First pitch, and he just misses.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two-0. In the air, right field. Springer on the move. Makes the catch, inning over. One left for the Orioles, and we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back. Now at the plate, Matt Chapman.
The third baseman, Matt.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
That's a strike. It's 0-1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working. Quite the start to this game on the mound, looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure them out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Jansen batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And the 0-1. Foul ball. The pitch. Up the middle, Mateo whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. First time up was a pop out. And first offering is fouled off. The wind and the pitch. And now the count is even. 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. And that's downstairs and outside. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Still no score. Back here at the ballpark, John Giambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Ryan Mountcastle. And a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The next offering misses, and it's 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
The 2-2 now. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. The pitch. That one missed. Out towards left center. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, right fielder, Gunnar.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Gunnar Henderson. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Chapman snags it for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And now it's Austin Hayes. He's 0 for 1. Ball 1, no strikes. And a strike. The 1-1. Out towards right center field. Springer there makes the catch. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. And we are still scoreless. New inning getting started. And now for the Jays, Whit Merrifield. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
1 up, 1 down. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight
Now
clip.
batting, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed off the outside edge. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And there's a foul ball. Comes a 2-2.
You got a full count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here comes a 3-2. This one popped up. And Bichette is retired. That's out number 2.
Now that designated hitter, Brandon Belt.
And now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, Brandon Belt. In there, and it's 0-1.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
And a big swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Mateo sends it to first. And they get Belt for the out. That's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Halfway through this one, still no score. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th and into the box for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. And a pitch. Called strike right there.
You know, these Orioles just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The wind of the pitch. Slow curveball drops in for a strike. And a 1-2 again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And here it comes. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Kiermaier makes the grab, 1 down.
Now that the center fielder.
Next to hit, Cedric Mullins. 0 for 1 so far. On the corner for a strike.
0-1's the count.
The 0-2. Line drive, caught.
Up next for the Orioles, the second baseman, Jordan Westburg.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
They say you win.
0-1.
And now it's even up. And that's through there for a strike.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Next one misses. 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Top of the 6th inning. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Vladdy measures 6 feet 2 inches, 24 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
And the batter is George Springer, 1 for 2. This one blasted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. George Springer leaves the yard. His 16th homer of the year. It's 2-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Kyle Bradish departs, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Now on the bump, Cole Irvin.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch, not close. Irvin, a 6'4" lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Next offering is in the dirt.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Here's Matt Chapman. On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, the catcher, Danny.
Now it's Jansen to hit. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses. Chapman stands at first with 1 out. Next pitch is downstairs. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Jacob Webb is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Number 78 warming up as well. That's inside. 3 balls, no strikes. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Everything came together for him. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Kevin Kiermaier. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
One out. Runners at first and second. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. And a curve is down and in.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And now the lefty fouled off. He was late. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Well done behind the dish. Payoff pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. So up next for Toronto, Whit Merrifield. That one misses. 1-0. Good eye right there. The pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit. Chapman headed home. Mullins fires it to the plate, but it's offline. He will score. It's 3-0.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. 1 for 3. First offering misses the mark. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Good eye in that spot. Next pitch is outside. Brandon Bell waiting to hit for Toronto. The pitch. Down front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. First and second, 2 down. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Two on, 2 outs, and he walked him.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
And now here is Brandon Bell. And that's in there for strike one.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. So they get 3 runs in the inning, but they also leave the bases loaded. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Orioles nothing. Back now at Oriole Park. There we go, bottom 6. And stepping in is the speedy Ryan McKenna.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
On the outside corner, and it's 0-2. Here comes a pitch. That misses. Ball 1. The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Bichette throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 3, shortstop,
Jorge Mateo digs in now. First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. The wind of the pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
That one the other way. And George makes the grab. 2 away.
the catcher, number 35, Adley.
So the batting order turns over. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that's a strike.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
0-1. And there's a ball. Next offering upstairs. Two down, nobody on. And that one clips the corner.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The wind to kick the pitch. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, number 78.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these guys better be ready to swing the bats.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now at the plate.
The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And the pitch. That just misses. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now it's 1-2. Next offering is outside. Two. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the right fielder, George Springer. Back in the sixth, he drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
In there for strike one. And a foul ball. Right-handed reliever. He goes down looking.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Varsho in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. The 0-2. Good eye right there. That hits the dirt, and the count is even 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two now. Good job to fight that one off. Next offering is down low.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Bounce to the left side. Whips it across, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Blue Jays, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the 7th, and into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. Ryu back to work. There's the strike. Movement in the bullpen. Bowden Francis preparing to come on if needed. Cabrera, a left-hander, also throwing. The pitch. Ball one there.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Kiermaier hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And it's even up. And that one off the outside edge. Next pitch is popped up. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Now the designated hitter, Austin.
And the batter now, Austin Hayes. There's a strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The 0-1. On the ground to first. He steps on the bag. That ends the inning. Orioles held in check there. They trail it here 3-0. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Shintaro Fujinami.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That's in for a strike on the outside corner. And the count 1-1. Short hop liner, handled it short. Gathers and throws. First out in the top of the 8th.
The catcher, number 9, Danny Jansen.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Danny Jansen. And first offering is fouled off. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jacob Webb is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one is in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. The 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two on the way. Got it by him for the K.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
So 2 down now, and here is Kevin Kiermaier. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And he deals. That smash towards center. Mullins makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Orioles nothing. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Ramon Urias.
The third baseman,
And the pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
That one missed.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
In the air to left center. Puts it away for the out.
Now back, the center fielder.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. That one misses, and that's ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals.
Ball. 2-0.
That one lifted to left. Varsho moving under it. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jordan.
2 outs, base is empty. Jordan Westberg, the next to hit. Way inside, gets out of the way. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
Kicks and deals. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Down the line towards the corner. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. 2-2 down. Goes down looking. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still down 3-0. Welcome back. Whit Merrifield up to the plate.
Leading off the Blue Jays.
Fujinami, a 6'6" righty, 28 years old, and he was born in Japan. The right-hander back to work. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one. Bullpen activity starting up now. Jacob Webb is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. And a pitch. The other way. And it's caught for the out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Bichette in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Ripped to third and caught.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Brandon.
Stepping in, Brandon Belt. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball to strike. The pitch. And fouled off. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that'll do it. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Back here at the ballpark, here's the left fielder, Ryan McKenna.
The left fielder, Ryan McKenna.
Ryu back to work. Misses outside, and it's 1-0. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. Next offering is downstairs. This one in the air, right field. Springer makes the grab, and there's one away.
So a drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit. Trying to put the ball in the air.
Jorge Mateo, the next to hit for the Orioles. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Out front, rip foul. Next pitch misses outside. 1-1. And downstairs. The wind of the pitch. That one laced to center and a base hit. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Hyunjin Ryu won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher now for the Jays, Jordan Romano.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Here's the catcher to hit, Adley Rutschman, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
And the 0-1. Foul ball there. That's off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or 2 on base.
Next pitch just misses, and it's 2-2.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Here's a 2-2. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Mateo into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
As a closer, he's out there in that role for a reason, but even they lose the handle on one here and there, especially with all the nasty stuff coming out of bullpens these days. He's making it a little interesting here.
And the righty deals. Stays alive. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Three, 2 on the way. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So digging in, Ryan Mountcastle. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Yeah, that's outside. 1-0. The tying run at the plate.
His fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Righty to the plate. So now 1-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Next offering misses. 3-2 now. Gunnar Henderson waiting for a turn at the plate. In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called.
The right fielder, number 2, Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson will hit next. That's in for a strike. Mateo, the lead runner at second. Rutschman at first. 2 out of the inning. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner around third. He'll score easily. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Well, it comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So now the DH spot, Austin Hayes. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Next pitch is inside. Now 2-0. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. The 2-0 is in for a strike. And now 1 strike away.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
3-1 ball game, quick game. We were looking for a little bit more. It seemed at points the offenses were going to break out, but a total of 4 runs combined. Really good pitching and defense on both sides. Just a couple of key swings making all the difference.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Orioles, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.